It's been an entire month since I played this game, and I quit it, not because I didn't want to play it anymore, but for a simple reason such as my friends stopped playing it. They got annoyed by it, but especially they grew bored of it. And I can quite understand them, like this game has not such a great amount of content, I could say. But still, I think it's slightly creative game. I mean, what I mean by creative, it uses the vampires. Okay, I think it's pretty clear, and the vampire thematic, like vampire theme, is has grown scarce in these past years, I suppose. Not a bunch of vampire games actually live enough to be released. Like I suppose there is a bunch of projects we were trying to develop a game with vampires and etc. But not all of them, not bunch of them really release. And I can recall really one example. I'm sure there is slightly more, but not this like great amount of games, such as Vampire, Vampyr, Focus Interactive, I think, or Focus Entertainment. Great game, I enjoyed this much. An RPG with like Dark Souls combat system. And why I'm mentioning this game, this is it. I mean, there's not much of things happening. And it's a great approach to Battle Royale as well, like Vampire's Battle Royale, what the heck, no. And this game has potential, I mean, it plays still well. I quite enjoy it. I played with my friends for a few weeks back when it released a month ago. And what I wanted to mention is that the player base has shrunk a lot. Like we have 1,000 current players. It's still kind of okay, maybe healthy, slightly ill. I mean by that it's low. Okay, it's decent, but it's kind of lower than I expect. Back when it released, it had 5,000. Now it's 1,000. It's not a great big deal, but if the game were to start with 1,000 and keep the same amount, no one would have noticed. It would have been just great, an extremely healthy community. When the game base lost like 5 times its concurrent players, it should mean something, I suppose. Maybe it's due to lack of advertisement or publicity or whatever, but I am trying in this video to find or speak about this game problem, what can spook players. And it's an okay thing to say. It's okay thing to say the performance. It's always an issue in games. You always can blame performance. It isn't that bad. It could like an improvement could be made, and I don't think it's a big deal when it comes to quitting the game. In case of this game, I suppose I'm trying to find the reason in gameplay, not creativity, gameplay variety. I mean, there is the same loop, I suppose, the same mechanics, and in order to make the game more, to add to the game more variety, you need to add, simply enough, few more toys. And by toys, I mean, okay, mechanics, it's a hard thing to implement, you need to work a lot, you need to do something creative, but the weapons would do, like different weapons. It's not a hard thing to add, it's hard thing to balance though, and you can work with that, like start with the new weapons, okay, in this case you can add new perks, and etc. And I think this like variety, it's hard thing to balance, well, the hard thing to add to the game. It's not an easy stuff. You can speculate a lot about it, but this is what spook people. It's weird to use word spook when it comes to vampires. Okay, blood sucking. Killing. Okay, so vampires are great. I stayed with the game. I would have stayed even longer because of the vampires. I enjoy the game. I like the aesthetics when it comes to rainy. I don't remember the city, I'm afraid. Rainy city, big buildings, a bunch of cars, people on the street. You interact with the people as well. It's part of the game. It's nice. The gunplay is interesting. We have a few bizarre weapons that worked as great. The first battle pass was good enough. I mean, it had its own flaws because like maybe it was too slow, too fast. Anyway, I really hope the game will have its renaissance. It happened before with other battle royales or other multiplayer games. It could not, you can never tell. And I just wanted to create this video. I'm afraid with the last one because I'm not playing it anymore. As I said, my players quit. My friends quit. They trying to drag me in other games continuously. I'm kind of glad to play with them. I'm afraid I can try to play by my own. I will see how I will judge by this video performance, because why the hell not? I still enjoy it. I have no other reasons. I like playing multiplayer games solo. It's enjoying as well. Sometimes, in case of Bloodhunt, it's awesome. I really enjoy the solo mode in this game. But there is nothing for me there. Like Battle Pass, I finished it a while ago. The gameplay is still sweet, as I said, I would enjoy, but there is no like progress. There is no like end to this. So once in a while, once a month, for example, I can jump into it, but I don't think I will. And I really would appreciate to know what's the reasons because you quit, yeah, or if you ever tried. Because if you're not, I would suggest it, especially if you like vampires. It's free. It's like something like 20 gigabytes, maybe even less. It costs much. It's a little hard to start with. I'm sure there's a bunch of guides. It's not that complicated. I think they have a tutorial as well, I suppose. I'm not even sure. Maybe it's just like in an image that explains the mechanics of the game. And that's been said, I wanted to share with you the rest of the video when I played the second match after a month of pause, like whatever. And yeah, shortly. This time around, I decided to do a voiceover. I'm afraid I haven't reached the level when I can like do a live voice when it comes to play and voice the footage on the way, because not only it's a language problem because I'm foreigner, it's as well the experience problem. It's not that easy to tell a language, even in my own. Nonetheless, I still hope you will enjoy this over voice video, and thank you for staying, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hey.
Bam!